So it's about time to start, and apologies if I'm going to speak in English, but I would like everybody to understand, even those of you who are not from Italy. So my name is Emma Gustafsson, and I am the coordinator of the Euroculture program at the University of Udine. And I'm very pleased to welcome you today. I also would like to extend the greetings by Professor Cressati, who is the director of the program, but who is not able to be here with us today. So without further ado, I would share the presentation and we can start talking about our program. Let me just fiddle around with the technology for a second. Here we are. Okay. Let me just get it. Okay. Yeah. Maybe it's just wait 1 second. I would like to do this actually. Can you just see this? I know that it's not the best, but I have some information aside that I would like to share with you, so I will need a bit of a reference. Okay, so yes, I would like to introduce you to the Erasmus Mundus Arts Master of Arts in Euroculture. It is an interdisciplinary and international program that is offered by 8 universities in Europe and by 4 non-European universities. So some of the universities that participate in this program are Deusto, Göttingen in Germany, Groningen in the Netherlands, Olomouc in the Czech Republic, Strasbourg in France, Udine, and Uppsala, Sweden, Poland. So there are many universities that participate in this program and that offer courses in it. We also have 4 non-European universities which participate in the program. We have Queen's University in Canada, UNAM in Mexico, Osaka, and Pune in India. What happens is that usually students go for the 3rd semester in these universities and attend research tracks there, but I will talk about this some more in a moment. So we could say that the subtitle, let's say, of Euroculture is Society, Politics, and Culture in a Global Context. And basically, what this means is that students are required to analyze and to study all the societal, political, and cultural elements which make up the European Union and European culture in general. And it has also been recognized by the European Commission as a Masters of Excellence because it has a pretty good quality. So getting into the core of the course, the aims of Euroculture are basically to prepare graduates for professional careers that require a deep understanding of European culture and European Union institutions. And with this education, graduates will likely be highly competitive in the international job market because the program equips students with the ability to analyze social phenomena on a European scale, but also on a global scale. It allows students to understand how European institutions and organizations function and reflect on historical and cultural factors that play a key role in the process of European integration and that have also shaped European integration. So when it comes to the structure of the program, it can be indeed a little bit difficult to understand how the program is developed. First of all, I am speaking in English right now because Euroculture is a master's program that is held in English. And one of the key elements of the study course is mobility. It's crucial and it's also mandatory. And so students are required to move around the different universities that are available. So let's say that you sign up at the University of Udine. This will be considered your home university for the first semester, but then you would be required to move to another university, for example, Krakow or Olomouc for the second semester. So the mobility is, yes, very important. Apologies, let me go back there. So the Euroculture program is organized in 4 semesters, and during the third semester, mobility to a non-European partner university or to another European university is encouraged. Usually the best European students go to the third semester for mobility. And during the third semester, you can also decide to do a professional track, which means to do an internship in any location really in Europe, which has to do with European studies in European institutions. The fourth semester, in the fourth semester, students are required to either go back to their home university or to the university they spend their second semester at to complete their degree. So basically, the first semester would be, for example, in Udine. The second semester will be, for example, in Olomouc or Göttingen or Uppsala, any university of your choice. And the third semester is dedicated to a research track that you can do either in Europe or in a non-European partner university. The fourth and final semester is the semester in which you can choose whether to go back to finish your studies at your home university or at the second semester university. It's complex, but it's made so that students can experience a variety of opportunities throughout the different universities and institutions in Europe. So a little bit more about the organization and specifically. So when it comes to the first semester, which this year will start on the 23rd of September, 2024, these are, excuse me, the usual technical issues. So these are some of the courses that you will be required to attend. There is, for example, Eurocompetence, which is a module that is very specific to Euroculture. And basically, it provides students with skills that can help them to enter the professional world. Then in each university, you will be required, if you look at this point here, oh, sorry, let me just, got a little bit of an issue here. Let's try to project it. So yes, in every university, if you look at this point here that I'm underlining, you're required to study the core concepts of European society, politics, and culture, and you will acquire 25 credits at university. At the University of Udine, we have classes such as Borders, Boundaries, and Identities in Europe, European Screen Studies, which is actually a very, yeah, sorry, I don't know why it's underlining that. European Screen Studies, which is actually what Udine is very much praised about in the Euroculture environment. European Union law, History and Politics of European Integration and Human Rights in Europe, Past and Present. So you can see that there are many courses related to European culture and political studies that you're required to attend. So let me just, yes, apologies, but the computer seems to be a bit slow. Let me just, if you don't mind, represent this. Let's see if I can just, I apologize, but there are some technical issues. Let's see if I can carry on. If you could just wait for a second, I need to go and ask the technician if they can help, because here there is something going on. Sorry, I apologize. Sorry, guys, there's technical issues. I do apologize. Okay, let me just see if I can reorganize this. Okay, so since I'm having problems with the computer and the presentation doesn't seem to open again, I guess I will just try to explain to you the core concepts of the program, and then I could send you in the chat the presentation itself, the PDF of the presentation at least. So where were we at? So we were talking about the courses that are offered during the first semester. During the second semester, you will be required to attend other courses which relate to European culture and politics and societal studies. The third semester, as we said before, is basically centered around the research track or the professional track, which you can choose to attend. So you can either choose to attend a research track, so do actual research within one of the universities that are the partners of Euroculture, or also in a non-European university. Another option is that of the internship, and Euroculture allows students and helps them to do internships in renowned European institutions, which are related to the European Union, and in institutions such as EURAC or the Commission and which can be found in various locations within Europe. The fourth semester is dedicated to the completion of the master thesis, which is a job that is done through the third and fourth semester, and it also requires you to attend the course in Eurocompetence 3, which enhances yet again all of the professional qualities that students are required to develop within this course. So there is a slide on taxes, but like I said, unfortunately, there is a little technical issue, so I cannot show that to you, but I will be very glad to send you a copy of the presentation with all of the information. You can also find all of this online at the Euroculture website. And I would be very happy to answer some of your questions at the end of the presentation. So there's one thing that I would like to integrate when it comes to the taxes and refunds that are available at the University of Udine. So I'm talking in particular about a voucher that you will be given back if you complete your studies in time. So for non-European students, the voucher that the University of Udine will give back to you is of about 2,000 euros. And if you are European students, the voucher will be of about 1,000 euro, provided that you will be able to complete your studies in time. So without further ado, I would go to some of the questions. I do apologize if there were some issues. It's only the 21st century, so what can we expect? But I would be very glad to talk to you directly and to answer some of your questions. And I'm pleased to direct you to the Euroculture website for information also on how to apply. You will have to go through the online application tool, which can be found on the Euroculture website. So does anybody have any questions? So you can help me also pull out some information. Any curiosities, any? Yes, I will send a slide. I do apologize. I can see that Giacomo is here present. If he can ask somebody to come and help, there's a bit of a technical issue with the computer. But I would be very glad if I can manage to share that with you. So if you're just, I would ask you to be just patient for one more minute. Any other questions related to the program itself in the meantime?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So after the master, like the program finishes, like what are the profile, the outcome profile? Like what can I begin? Can I work for like the European institution?
Yes, so Euroculture students have found jobs in many different institutions, different types of positions, and it is jobs that require, yes, working at European institutions or the council, but also maybe teaching. It is a very interdisciplinary course, so the perspectives are various. There are students working in many different fields.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, there is on the website of Euroculture, you can also find a part dedicated to alumni stories, and you can have a look carefully at their their career path. Yeah.
Is the internship guaranteed, or you have to find like an internship with some institutions?
Yeah, so that's a good question. Yes, the students are required to find an internship on their own, but with the support of the staff, of the coordinators and the directors of the various universities. And yeah, it is encouraged to find them an internship within an institution that is related to European studies. Yeah. So, but everybody finds an internship.
I don't know if you can see me, but
I can
okay.
see you.
Okay. So you have to do like a thesis at the end of the pro. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. There's a master thesis, yes, and it will be a dissertation in English.
Okay.
And
Okay.
one characteristic of the master thesis process of writing in Euroculture is that you are the development of the thesis is followed by two supervisors. So one, for example,
Okay, too.
one from the University of Udine and one from the second university. And this guarantees sort of more of an extensive and comprehensive development of the work. The Euroculture program at the end provides students with a joint degree. So there is a degree from, for example, the University of Udine and a degree from the second university, the host university. So it's a double degree.
Okay.
If I can share. I do apologize. I had everything ready, but technology wasn't
So, for
helpful.
example, I can start like the first semester is in Udine, of course. The second could be in another, should be in another university in Europe. The third semester can be in another university, and the fourth in another. Like should be in different universities. So you hop on different universities. Okay.
Exactly. Yes. So we've had students that have followed different paths. So, for example, we have had students that started in Udine and then attended their second semester in Göttingen, for example, their third semester in Pune or Osaka. Also, UNAM University in Mexico, their fourth semester in Göttingen or Udine again. So there's mobility is encouraged and is mandatory. So that's also, yes.
I have another question, sorry, about like there are borse di studio. I don't
Yes,
remember
there are.
the
Yes, there are indeed scholarships, and
scholarships. Yes.
There's 25 positions open for a scholarship at Euroculture, and there's also the possibility to follow the courses as a self-financing student, but then with a voucher that is given by the University of Udine at the end of the studies. If it's a voucher of €1,000 for European students and €2,000 for non-European students. So the University of Udine will give you back €1,000 if you happen to follow the program as a self-financing student. Yeah.
But for example, like the housing is not covered.
Housing is not.
It's like an Erasmus.
Yes, exactly, and that was
because
what
I did in University of Madrid Erasmus with the University of Udine, but it didn't cover like all the the food of anything. Like I had to put my money.
Yeah. So the voucher, thank you for raising this point because it helps me explain this concept of the scholarships. So yes, when you go on your second semester mobility, you will be treated like Erasmus students. So you will be granted a scholarship for your mobility and also scholarship for the third semester mobility. At the end of your career, you will be given this voucher, which is a partial reimbursement of the expenses that you had to have for mobility. Yeah.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
so the scholarships are around 400 euro per month during the stay. So if you go,
Yeah,
for example, in the second semester to, let's say, Göttingen, you will receive a monthly scholarship, yes, which will
yeah.
help cover
Okay,
the expenses. Yeah. Hmm.
thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you actually for the contribution. Um, of course, if you win a scholarship, an Erasmus Mundus scholarship for the whole program, your expenses are all covered. Okay, so all right, thank you for your patience. This was technologically a bit of a disaster, but if anybody else has some questions, I would be very happy to integrate some information while I try to send the presentation. I wanted to ask you if you could be so kind as to write maybe in the chat your email address so I can send you the presentation with the information just in case I'm not able to do so. The computer is actually frozen. I do apologize, but yes, if you refer to the Euroculture website, in any case, there's everything you need. Also, on the super, thank you. Also, on the website of the University of Udine, you can find information on Euroculture. Yeah. Okay, super. Eleonora. Okay, great. Great. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Thank you. Very, very responsive. Okay, any other questions? I would be very happy to talk to you also about the experience of being a Euroculture student and if there's any curiosity, you will be able. Something that is very nice about Euroculture is that it allows students from different nationalities to meet and participate in the program together. So your classmates will not only be Italian or from the University of Udine, but you could find students from various European countries, non-European countries. There is also something that I should mention, which is the intensive program that is held during the second semester. And this intensive program is basically a week of didactic activities, which is held in one of the universities each year. This year it will be held in Udine, actually, the IP, the intensive program, and its topic will be borders and boundaries. So that's also an occasion to meet people from sorry, I'll just ask for. Okay, guys. So almost all of I mean, I gave you almost all of the information I could think of, and I have your email addresses, so I will be very glad to send you the presentation. They are going to take in another computer, but if you need to go, if you please feel free to do so. You can ask me any question you would like. If you write to the email address euroculture@udine.it, I will be very happy to provide you with all of the information possible. I would be very happy to answer all your questions and fulfill all of your curiosities. I think it might be easier at this point since there have been several technical issues. So again, I am Emma Gustafsson and I am the coordinator of the course. There's also Professor Claudio Crestati, who is the director, and he will also be very happy to welcome you and to help you out. Okay. If you have any last questions. Yeah, thank you for the patience. I'm very sorry, but I'm very happy to send you information if you need anything. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. If you have any questions, I'm still here. Otherwise, feel free to leave the chat.